What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Tennessee versus Wofford college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Tennessee and Wofford, and Tennessee coming into this one 2-0 on the year after back-to-back wins. The most recent one, an 80-70 victory over Wisconsin in their last matchup in a true road game. Meanwhile, Tennessee Tech, victims of Tennessee in the first matchup, 80-42. So the Volunteers doing very well out of the gate, and like I said, that win over Wisconsin was pretty solid. On the other side, you've got Wofford coming into this one off of a 99-98 win in their last matchup against High Point. Prior to that, they beat up on a subdivision opponent. So two impressive offensive performances from Wofford, but said the only game against a Division I opposition, that game against High Point, not a very good defensive performance from Wofford. And those kind of performances are not something you can afford. Considering that you're going to be up against it here against a rock solid defense as well of Tennessee. And the thing for me about Wofford is that in the past, Wofford has been known, and I have a lot of sentimental memories with Wofford about being a team that's been able to be a giant killer. I mean, they've taken on the big teams, they've been able to pull off big upsets in a lot of spots, and they've been kind to us. I mean, last year, look, they had a 3-point loss in a true road game against LSU, a 3-point loss in a true road game against Vanderbilt. They had been a tournament team before, and they'd pulled off massive upsets, and have been there and done that. The problem here, though, is that Wofford last year defensively wasn't very good under Jay McCauley. They were 340th in defensive efficiency at year's end. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the country. Allowed teams to shoot 56.1% from 2-point range, 354th, 341st in effective field goal percentage. And now, even though you switch over to Dwight Perry as your new head coach this year, some of the defensive tendencies have still stayed the same. And the other problem is that a lot of those guys that were around for a lot of those upsets for Wofford, no longer there. BJ Mack, Jackson Pavletsky, both gone. They were averaging up over 15 points per game apiece last year. You still have some returning talent, but not the talent that you had in years past from those upset-minded teams. Now, Tennessee, on the other hand, this is always a tricky team to lay points with because they are fully capable of going out and beating up on teams and beating them by 30, 35, 40 points like we've already seen this season. But there's also games where Tennessee maybe doesn't necessarily apply themselves all too much and doesn't really, put their foot on the gas. The thing is, though, this is a really talented Tennessee team. Bring back 3 double-digit scorers from last year's team. They brought in a 20-point-per-game scorer in Dalton Neck from Northern Colorado. And so far this season, like I said, what we've seen from Tennessee has been really good. That double-digit victory over Wisconsin is only a 3-point road favorite. And then, beating up on Tennessee Tech the game prior, averaging 80 points per game. And right now, through 2 games, again, it is a small sample size, but Tennessee, the most efficient defense in the country right now, and 20th in offensive efficiency. I just don't see any way Wofford keeps up here, and it breaks my heart considering, like I said, the memories that I have with Wofford. And this, in years past, could have maybe been a viable spot to take them as an underdog, at least with the points. But I think Tennessee's just going to be far too much here. I'm looking for a 30-plus point win from the Vols here. So give me Tennessee laying the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.